time.
It's crazy. It feels like it.
It is your time.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you.
I just love to see you go.
Thank you.
Love to see you go. And I hate when people say, oh, well, when are you going to do this? And when are you going to blow up? And you're just so elegantly trusting the timing of your life.
It's so fantastic because, first of all, I don't know how many people know when they're going to blow up. I don't know how many people know. You don't know if you are or not. So that's hopefully why you should love doing what you're doing while you're doing it. That be gratification enough. And it has been. So this is like icing on the cake. And more than anything, I want to share with everybody what I feel is it's not just a sense of what's happening to me. I feel supported and uplifted by the people that have been watching me. I feel them. I feel their love.
Crystal, you're the reason I came out.
Oh, you stop that. Don't do it. You're the tears for that. Thank you. It means everything to me.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
You can tolerate being overlooked because people who love you don't overlook you. I feel it.
Yeah. The PR reached out to me and they said, well, Usher's not going to be here. Forest isn't going to be here. I was like, Crystal Fox is still going to be there, correct? I will be there.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're quite welcome. So let's talk about Burden.
Yes, please.
The namesake is here.
I haven't met him yet, and I can't wait to. Right, I have not. Our director, wonderful man, just asked me had I met him. I have not yet. But I did get to meet Miss Janice Kennedy, who I did not get to meet during the making of the film. I met her as I was coming here. I was excited to meet her. I'm playing her. And so when you meet the namesake, you're like, oh, it's a pleasure to be in your presence. Did you feel like I captured you? She does, and I'm good. Whatever happens tonight, I'm good.
This film, wow, on a very visceral level, deals with hate.
Yes. Yes. At a time when people are bringing that back like it's a fashion. What's interesting to me is that I was wondering when the movie was going to come out. I had so many opportunities happen for me.
It was at Sundance in 2018.
Which means we shot it in 2017.
Wow.
But again, God's timing is always the right timing. The fact that it's coming out now, unfortunately, it's current, but the lesson is current too. Grace prevails. Love prevails. They can call it corny if they want to, but somebody did it. This family did it. The Kennedys did that. And I think that's to be honored.
Now, Crystal, let me ask you this. In your personal life and dealing with racism.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
How do you reconcile, a moment where you just were just so floored and just so hurt that someone could spew hate?
When the elections happened the way they did in 2016, I could not get out of bed for 3 days. And I said this, I think maybe in Sundance, but I couldn't get out of bed because I did not want to, I knew that I couldn't take it if I looked in the eyes of my brothers and sisters in the world and experienced, I knew I would look at them and think, do you hate me? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? And I knew that I could not take that. I said, I can only get up out of this bed if I'm going to either do something to affect change somehow. I did not, excuse my language, but I didn't want to get up and keep bitching. I did not want to do that. I wanted to be about something. Tried it, had a big group say they wanted to do something that dwindled to a small group, but the point is people wanted to do something, and I haven't given up on wanting to do something. Participate in people's lives some kind of way. Add to the positivity, not the negativity. It's painful. It's hard. That's why I don't know if I would always have it in me to turn the other cheek. I was saying to someone,
honest.
Nina Simone is my aunt.
You know what? That was my next question.
She's an activist.
Woo!
She says as artists, how could you not be? So there's a rumble in me that is like, okay, I'll fight when we need to fight, but it's not how you fight. And I'm a big proponent of love too. So my balance is that thing that makes me want to do that, I'll balance it out with which one is bigger. And for me, love is always bigger. No matter how hard it is, I am going to aim and strive for that through everything I do.
I love that. I mean, Crystal, Nina Simone.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Young, gifted, and black.
Listen, I read a book where she talked about she was in some foreign country, I think, in the Caribbean, and she was like, I took all my clothes off in the middle of the dance floor, and I felt free and lights and unavailable. I was like, yes.
Let me tell you something. My aunt has told me so many stories, and I laugh. First of all, she would talk to me about her friends, and she'd say, oh, we'd go to Jimmy, and we'd go hang out with Jimmy, and he had these parties, and we were always having menage a trois. I was like, with Jimmy? I could tell that because she said it. And I said, who is Jimmy? James Baldwin.
Of course.
Then she let me know she was not in a menage a trois with James Baldwin. But just in the parties they had, that's how they hung, in different rooms and all this. I said, well, honey, that's your friends. I can't knock that.
Listen, she's a genius. I'm from the Philadelphia area, Chester, Pennsylvania, and she went to the Curtis Institute.
Yes.
The stories of Nina Simone are wonderfully legendary. They are just legendary and, you know, just amazing. Amazing for just carrying your career and her spirit all the way.